Yeah, hi there. We are in the Quick Lab GSP074. This is about working on the GCP platform for the cloud storage using the GS util tool, which is a command line utility. So we'll first connect to the lab. So I've already clicked on the start lab and I got these credentials and I am connected to the lab. So what I've done here is after connecting to the lab, I have launched the Cloud Shell by clicking this button, and couple of commands I've already run, like gcloud config list project, just to ensure that I'm connected to the correct project, and before that I executed gcloud auth list. This is to ensure that the account is active. Now let's coming back to the main command. So first is we have to create a bucket. So we'll be using the gsutil command line utility. So this is the syntax is gsutil mb, so make bucket, and the path of the so gsutil mb make bucket and gs google storage colon slash slash and the name of the bucket. Since it has to be unique, so I'm going to give the gcp project id, which we know is unique, and then I am going to append it with some string. Okay, the bucket is created. If we want to cross verify, we can go here and we can quickly check in the storage also. So this section is the UI console. Here we will see this our bucket is created. Now we can also load the file or data into that particular bucket. First, we are going to just check this task because the bucket is already created. So we should see a score here, 50. Now each bucket has a default storage class which we can specify when we want to create our bucket. Yes, uploading a bucket, so we can upload an object into the bucket. So first what we're going to do, using this wget command on the cloud shell, we will be downloading a file locally. So the command is executed, the file is locally available in the cloud shell. If I just see here, this is the header.jpg. Now we are going to upload this file on the cloud bucket. So using gsutil command, gsutil cp the source file header.jpg, and we are going to upload it on the bucket. So we can, what I'm going to do, I'm just copy the name, or I can click here itself. So what it will do, it will open, and then using this copy path, we can copy the path, that is, and just before that we have to give gs colon colon. So in this way this file will be copied inside this bucket. So if we just simply scroll down a bit and let's go back and come into this bucket again, we should see a file in it which is header.jpg. So we have uploaded a file into it using the gsutil command. Now we can also download a file from this. So first what I'm doing is I'm locally removing file header.jpg. So locally I don't have any more this file. Then we can just simply download the file using gsutil cp minus gsutil cp minus r. This is the file that we want to copy in the path. Oh, it got. Let's clear it up. Let's clear the screen a bit. Yeah, gsutil cp minus r gs colon path name ada.jpg and dot. So this is going to copy the from the bucket locally to my machine. So we can see ada.jpg is copied here. Now we can also change the permissions of this particular file. Let's check this objective. This is mm, 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 mm. Okay, so what they are doing here is we are copying an object to a folder in the bucket. So they are going to create, they're asking us to create a folder and copy the file in that folder. So gsutil cp minus r and path, copy this path. File name is a.jpg and we are going to copy the same thing under image dash. Name should be same, otherwise they will not accept it. So image dash folder. Okay, so it should be imge dash folder. Yeah, so let's wait for it. Now if I go in the console, so within this bucket we will see another bucket which we have created called as image underscore folder. Within that, if we go, we will see another file header.jpg. This is the file that we have recently copied using this gsutil cp minus r command. Now this task should complete. Next thing is we can list the contents of a bucket. So if we want to list the contents of a bucket, gsutil ls minus lgs. So it is telling that within this bucket we have one file error.jpg and then we have another folder image dash folder. Okay, so we can also change the permission of the file. Let's say let's clear the screen using gsutil ach acl and ch minus u. So using the ACL, we are changing the permissions for this user. All users colon read only gs. Okay, let's change it to header.jpg. Permission is done, so we can check the permission. That is also completed. So this task is also done. All the tasks of this lab are completed. Now just one question is left, I think. Yeah, so an Excel control list, ACL access control list, is a mechanism which we can use to define who has access to the buckets and the objects. That is absolutely true. So remove the public access. Now we can also remove the public access. So if you see here, let's quickly go to the console, and if I go to the browser and go inside this bucket, currently what we see here is public link. Yeah, so this is publicly accessible. Now let's revoke this public access using again gsutil command. Let's clear the screen first. gsutil acl ch minus d acl, because all these permission related commands are for this acl related. So gsutil and then followed by acl, then ch minus d, all users so this is going to update the acl. Now if I go back and again go inside this bucket, then that public access that was there on it may take time to reflect. Okay, because the bucket itself is having the public access, so let's remove the bucket permission also as publicly. Now we go back, click on this bucket, and we should not see any public access for this file ada.jpg. So using this jsutil acl ch-d, we are able to revoke the permissions on the bucket and its object. We can also remove the file or the bucket if you want to. So using gsutil rm gs8.jpg. So this is going to remove the file from this bucket. So I'm going here on the console, just quickly refresh it, and there is no more ada.jpg. So this way we are able to complete all the tasks of this lab. So we are going to end the lab. Thank you.